Here we go. I think we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I think we're live.
Let's give it a couple
Hello,
of seconds.
world. Hello. We are coming to you live from Kabaka Studios.
New York City, Manhattan.
Kabaka Studio. There's only one right now. Right here. We're in it. We are in our apartment in Manhattan after kind of a crazy week where
Crazy couple of weeks.
we got almost got on our ship contract, and then our ship unfortunately got Mark!
Hey, Mark!
Hi, Mark! It's working!
There you go.
Mark! All the way in Australia. My God, it must be what time right there?
I don't know, but not appropriate for drinking happy hour, I would say.
Any time these days is appropriate for
Any
drinking.
time
Happy.
is.
We actually have our own little something back here to crack into in a minute. I don't know if we should do it quite yet. Anyway, we had a crazy week and we almost got on a ship and we didn't. And now we are back in our apartment in New York, which was a total surprise. I kind of can't believe that that even happened. So we are unemployed. So we decided to employ ourselves the very same way that we're always employed and do the same exact thing we always do. Hi, Bart. We got some wine. 9 a.m. Mark. Wow. All right.
Okay, we've got 5 people.
7 people. Hey, this might be a busier set than what we're used to, Ivan.
It's already 7 people more than usual.
Usually Vanya doesn't even talk on the mic, but now he's talking, so we'll see. Hey, what do you think about my new silk suit, everybody? Tailored for me, especially in Vietnam. Last week, a week and a half ago, when we were backpacking and enjoying life, which we're still doing. Thank you guys for being here right now. We're really excited that any of you guys are here, and let's just do some music. Do you want to start with something?
How about we start with a song that we start literally every night?
Let's do it. This is what we started at the Ritz for the last 6 months. We pretty much always start with this. We have a couple other ones. Let's see. And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Well, I'd like to go out fishing in a river or
anywhere else,
but it wouldn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Or I'd like to climb a mountain and reach as high as peak, but it would not thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Go on and dance with me. I want my arms around you. The charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. To find surprisingly normal.
Yeah.
Actually, really
Yeah,
good.
look, we've got quite a few people actually.
So what we have up
Hi,
here.
everyone.
Hi guys. What we have is our TV monitor on this side of the room, and I can kind of see people signing in and out or whatever. This is the very first time that I've ever really done this. So hi to everybody all around the world. I think this is a pretty good time to do this. You guys can weigh in and let us know if this time works for you, because what we're planning on doing is just doing a regular happy hour, maybe even Monday through Friday. That's what we're thinking, just doing one set at like 6 o'clock Eastern time, which seems like a pretty good time for people to crack open a
I mean, we've got people from Australia, so I think it works for them.
or coffee or whatever you want to do. And kind of a time for us to feel a little bit of sanity, which I know is a struggle for everybody. So what we wanted to do is just like kind of keep as normal of a feel as possible, but also still be real. Like, this sucks, you know, it sucks. But I kind of wanted an excuse to wear my new silk suit, and for us to get dressed and like actually comb my hair and like and feel like life is still going on. And the thing that I think is the biggest privilege that we have is, first of all, we live in the same roof, under the same roof, because we work together and we're a couple, so that's pretty convenient. And we thought, well, maybe we need to just keep doing what we do every day. And it already feels better, honestly. Like it
feels very
feels like
comforting.
maybe now is the time to crack out the booze.
Go for it.
What do you think? Mona! Hey! Feels like I'm on a
Hi,
cruise.
Mona.
Keep thinking that. It feels like we're on a cruise. Except outside, it was snowing.
Hey, Bart is recognizing his guitar. Yeah,
Bart
it is
has
yours.
his own guitar here. Yeah, it's yours. Whenever you want to come back here, Bart, it's yours.
We did restrain it to the right handle.
Sponsored by Jim Beam. I wish we were sponsored by Jim Beam. You want to sponsor us? Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We have these little baby bottles. This is, I think,
It's a little bit weird.
I think this is the last booze we have in the house. We have one bottle of wine from my cousin Sandra.
Yeah,
Thank
why
you,
don't
Sandra.
you pour it for
We're
us?
waiting for a real special occasion for that. And these little baby bottles. And we're too scared to go back outside and go back to the liquor store. So this might be it for a while. One baby bottle each. Bottoms up, everybody. I hope you guys are having some amazing cocktails. If you're having some really good, like good martini or something, feel free to share the recipe with everybody. I think that's something we want to do a little bit more of, is like cross connections of cocktails and music.
Are you pouring one for me? Don't forget with all
I'm
this
pouring
talking.
one for you, Vanya. There we go. Actually, I'm not even kidding you. We have 14 people, 13 people watching now. Some people are signing up. Well, you can't win them all. 13 people watching, which is like on a, like, that's like maybe 3 times, 4 times more people than we sometimes get. So, I mean, it is jazz. You know how it is. There was a funny meme on Facebook the other day of like an empty jazz club with like a jazz band playing, and what did it say?
It's the same during Corona.
It was the same during Corona or not. It was like the same picture both times. It's just so sad, but it's so true.
All right.
All right, enough of this.
Cheers, everyone, to health.
Yeah, to your health, guys. To life. L'chaim.
All right.
Whoa. I shook a little water in there with that.
All right. What are we gonna?
What do you want to play?
What do you want?
Somebody says that they bought 9 bottles of wine today because I was afraid they might shut the store tomorrow.
You're gonna have a lot of fun in during your Pilates
True.
class, Bart. He's got it 2 hours
Doing
after.
Pilates?
Yeah, 2 hours after this happy hour.
Should we do another? Let's do another jazz standard. You want
Sure.
to do Green Dolphin Street?
Sure.
Stop it. Green
Hey, our
All
audience
right.
is growing. Check it out.
And just like so many other times in life, there's no applause. You see, this is the beauty. I just want to go on a small rant.
I guess that's what feels normal.
I'm going to channel my inner Bart Milcharczyk and do a small rant for you right now. I'm going to say, I think working on cruise ships and in lobby lounges and in restaurants and all these fabulous places, honestly fabulous places that I very much wish were up and running right now. But working in those kinds of places is the perfect prep for like, this is 12 more people than at the Ritz, says Bart. Yeah, sometimes you're right. That's true. Thank you for that, though. Thanks for exposing. No, I'm kidding. I think that it's actually a really good place to be doing your work every night because there's something really decidedly like unglamorous and work-like in the best possible way about like working every single night doing music, because it's like, yes, it's your passion and it's art, but then it's also your job, and it's this constant kind of towing this line of like, how much am I putting on a show, how much am I doing a concert, and how much am I just like continuing on my night, you know, and like we're gonna come back here and do this again tomorrow, and like the next day and the next day, and like what do you do to like not go crazy or not you know, think yourself into a hole or something. And it's just like that constant balance, and I find it kind of fun to just like be on that journey every day and just be like, okay, I know that at 6 o'clock I'm gonna play, and then you never know what's gonna happen. I think when we don't have it, we miss it a lot.
Well, we certainly miss it. That's why we started doing this.
That's exactly
Isn't
right.
it?
And that's why we're here. That's right.
Feels pretty good, actually.
Feels really good. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And I can honestly say, if you weren't here, we would still be here.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for
and
the
I don't want you to leave unless you want to leave. Sorry.
Thanks for the applause, Ron, by the way.
Not used to.
Well, people start talking to each other. That's also feels just like during some of our
It is
sets.
actually. Maybe they can like
How about we do
eat some dinner and clank some silverware too.
Yeah, right.
We'll feel right at home.
How about we do another song?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Nobody knows you.
Here's an appropriate one for the times. Everybody here. Let's do it. Once I lived a life of a millionaire, spent all my money, just didn't care. Took all my friends out for a good time, bought bootleg liquor, champagne wine. Then I began to fall so low, lost all my good friends, didn't have no place to go. I get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna hold on to it until that eagle grants. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket you ain't got one penny. As for your friends, you got some. When you finally get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be a long lost friend. I said it's mighty strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. doubt. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Maybe that's a little dark for today, actually. Maybe maybe it's not all that bad. I was thinking this might be a good time to remind the general public that we actually just released a second album.
And we have a whole box of them back there in the bedroom.
Sadly, we were planning on bringing them all on the ship with us, but that didn't happen. So yes, we have them all here. The album is called Caribbean Manhattan. And I can make believe that this is a Manhattan, but I don't have the rest of the ingredients.
It's close enough.
I don't have really any of the ingredients.
It's for the quarantine time. This is as Manhattan as it gets.
Actually, we're in Manhattan. Not the Caribbean.
Not the Caribbean.
Cheers.
But we are pretending to be in Caribbean.
I don't know. We're somewhere. We're in the digital world here. Cheers, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Let's do a track off of this album.
We just did, actually.
Oh yeah, actually we just did. Let's do another one. How about, I didn't really get my violin out yet today. It's just a little too much. One step at a time. Maybe tomorrow I'll have the violin out. Or we could do just like a happy song, like Blue Skies or something.
Sounds good.
Maybe do some kind of like modern thing. If you guys have a song that you know that we do, and we don't have to bust out the iPads and like try to get words and all that crap. If you know that we do something and you want to hear it, throw your request in, and if we can see it and we play it, we'll play it for you. Let's do a little Blue Skies because it's a positive little tune. And it's kind of interesting to think about when these tunes were written and what was going on in the world at those times, and how it's just interesting how life is, right? Art says New York State of Mind. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, we'll tackle that one. Let's do some Blue Skies. Blue sky smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but blue skies from blue skies from now on. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Nice. All right, that's some blue skies, guys.
Thank you,
For
guys.
hopes of bluer skies in the future, which there will be. And you know, I think it's important that you know what's amazing to me. This is a really weird medium, by the way, this Facebook Live, because it's like nobody asked me to talk. I'm just giving myself the baton. It's like, here I go. I'm just gonna talk. Hopefully you like what I'm saying. Maybe you don't.
Hopefully I like what you
Hopefully you like what I'm saying. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do it. And then of course I forgot I was gonna say.
Aye.
I'll get better at this, I swear. We're going to be doing this like regularly, folks. So,
That happens actually quite often with this starting the story and then not
not
remembering.
knowing what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
happens all the time.
On a different note, Bart is asking for New York State of Mind, and Andy is asking for some Zeppelin dudes. And Mona is asking for something with electric violin, and I wanted to share this story.
Oh, wow, Mona, look what happened to my violin
So
today.
we just came from a lot of trips. In the last week we were in Vietnam, we were in Turkey.
A couple weeks ago we were in Japan. But
Well, we were in Japan, then we were in Vietnam, then we flew to West Coast by way of Turkey,
like you do.
sponsored by COVID-19. And this is how our her violin, made it home. Looks good, but until I touch like this.
Look. Wah, wah. Don't worry, it's nothing that a little hot glue can't fix. Plus, I am notoriously horribly hard on my instruments, which is why we have these really cheap electric instruments to begin with. Because if I took my real violin around, it wouldn't make it.
We've got another one from the old days.
Hey, regulators violin.
So
right there.
anyway,
Matches my
Mona,
suit.
I promise you, once we are better unpacked and find some glue, hopefully in one of our next streams, violin will be
Violin will
back and
definitely
running.
be back. Maybe tomorrow even.
How about we do another song?
Bart won a New York State of Mind.
Should
Wanna
we do it?
Yeah, let's try it. Let me have some water. So New York City is in a bit of a time right now, and hopefully people are taking it seriously now. We went out and that's nice. We went out walking, and there's a park near our house, and it was a beautiful day. And I swear the park looked just as busy as normal, and I was like, okay, we gotta get out of here. So hopefully by now people are taking it a little more seriously. Our apartment building has a lot of people obviously in it, and a lot of people talking in the hallways, and just a lot of noise, and you're like, New York is special. So I really hope people kind of get it together and get the memo, which I think they're starting to do. It doesn't stop the lovely girl from singing outside in the courtyard, a la sort of Real Life in the Heights, which we have at 1 o'clock in the morning, as the case may be. So I think that us performing at like 6:30 is probably okay. Here's a little New York State of Mind, everybody. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight till Miami Beach on a Hollywood. I'm taking a Greyhound down the Hudson River line. I'm in New York State of Mind. I've seen all the movie stars with their fancy cars and the limousine. I've been high in the Rockies all through the Everglades, but I know what I'm needing, and I don't want to waste my time. daily news. Comes down to reality, and that's fine with me, 'cause I let it slide. I don't care if it's trying to tell no magnificent. I don't need any reason, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I've taken a Greyhound on the river line, 'cause I'm in a New York, 'cause I'm in a New York state of mind. Lessons of relive.
I think we're back online.
I think we're okay. I never thought about using Zoom for like actual regular conversations with people. It's working really well, and we are actually talking to more people than we normally do.
You gotta stop with all that free advertisement you're giving to the corporation.
Zoom and yeah, anybody want to sponsor us? Yeah. What else do we have on the request list? Somebody said Zeppelin. Somebody said Living on a Prayer. And how are we doing on time? I think we got time for both of those.
Yeah, sure. How about Living on a Prayer?
I love how we doing on time, as if there's somebody trying to regulate my schedule in any way but me. It's still important though, I think.
Well, I mean, I have busy schedule with going to dinner and...
We're going to dinner.
No, I mean, right
next door. In the living room. In the bedroom and the kitchen, which is all one room here in our apartment. But we're enjoying these final weeks in here in this apartment. We have loved this place. It's been great. But everything comes to an end. What
Living on a Prayer.
are we doing? No, let's do the Zeppelin song first.
Which one?
Good question. I guess probably Tire Maker.
All right.
Here's some Tire Maker. Led Zeppelin with Dire Maker there, coming at you by request. We got a request for Living on a Prayer, but I think we should do that after whatever we do next because it's too much like what we just did. So let's vary it up a little bit. Let's what do I think? Valerie? Sure. This is an Amy Winehouse tune. Is this one on our latest CD? No, it's not. It's on I don't even know what's on our album. If you're saying to yourself, gee, what's on their new album? I didn't realize they had a new album. God, I really need to get my hands on that new album. You can do that. Go to our website, arjananivon.com. It's got some information on there.
Or just Google Caribbean
Manhattan. It's called Caribbean Manhattan. It's on Spotify and all the other things. It's got Living on a Prayer, which we're going to do soon. You Can't Hurry Love. I'm Yours. Summertime, Billie Jean, Sunshine of Your Love. Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Rehab, Easy, Nobody Knows You, which we did yesterday. And Signed, Sealed, Deliver, I'm Yours. And some of the tunes that I was thinking that we already had on a CD, the reason is because we actually recorded our third CD, our third album, which is in the process of production, development. And it might be pushed back a little bit with the times.
I would think so.
Some of the plans we've all had to be a little pushed. But they'll happen, never fear. One step at a time. If there's anything anybody is thinking to themselves, oh gee, I really wasn't productive enough today, or I didn't do enough today, or I'm giving myself anxiety, don't worry about it. Just chill. Be in your pajamas and don't do anything. Or if you're somebody who wants to get stuff done, good for you too. The beauty of this entire thing is that I don't think there's any way to lose because there are no rules here. You just get to make up your own days. And we'll all get through this one day at a time. And I think that the whole thing that's going to happen here is there's going to be a lot of musicians and artists streaming their stuff because this is what we do. We just do what we do. So we're either going to do it Facebook Live or we're going to do it by ourselves in our shower, like just singing to ourselves. We might as well just stream it. And if anybody's there and gets something out of it, all the better, really. And it keeps us sane, and I think it's a great thing. And I think that it might even change the face of this whole medium. I think some of this stuff is going digital, and it's never necessarily going to go all the way back. And that's not even a bad thing. I think there's a lot of good things that are going to come out of this, and I want to just keep that in mind for myself and for anybody else that might need to hear that. We're going to do a couple more tunes. This next one, and then Living on a Prayer, and then we'll be out for tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow, and the next day after that. And we love you guys. I just thank you so much for being here. All right. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and look across the water, and I think of all the things of what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've been home, oh well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you found the right man to fix it for you. And are you shopping anywhere? I changed the color of your hair. Are you still busy? Did you have to pay that fine? that you were dodging all the time like you used to, Jesse. Since I've been home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Since I've been home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Thank you, guys.
You guys, I think this is it. We got one more tune for you tonight.
Thank you all for
Thank
being
you.
here with us. Please make sure you like our page on Facebook. Please make sure you subscribe to everything we do. We are planning on doing it
Tomorrow.
We're gonna be back tomorrow at the same time. We're planning on doing it 5 days a week.
That's the plan.
Yeah, and please tell your friends. Please reshare our
Yes.
stuff on Facebook and all that.
Please do.
Stuff.
Yeah. Do the shares and all that stuff. We're gonna be. I mean, like this is the very first day, so we're hopefully gonna be growing in terms of our sound and our cameras and all that technical stuff. But we'll get there. And even if we move and change location, we will still be here. There's just a few things that we do every day, and one of them is sing and play, and one of them is exercise with our little video Sean T, and one of them is sleep. That's basically the only things now. You know, it's not so bad, all this situation.
No, I actually kind of like it.
This is great. Yeah,
It's
you weren't
actually-
super social anyway.
This is actually even faster commute than we had at the Ritz.
That's true. At the Ritz, we had like a 3-minute commute down the elevators. We're like, oh my God, this is amazing. It really was. It was great. I don't know if anybody from Japan is tuning in right now because it's super early for them, but man, was it fun. Was it so much fun. What a great 6-month contract that was. All right, this next one, I guess is actually quite appropriate for the day. Living on a Prayer, Little Bon Jovi, to take you out for your evening. I hope you have a wonderful night. Have a nice dinner. Let us know if this seems like a good time slot. I think it's good because it's like 6 p.m. for East Coast. Central people are like 5. It's, 5 o'clock somewhere. 3 o'clock in California. Ukraine, it's probably a little late. But we'll do our best.
You
And I
can-
think you can watch it after, right? Can you?
I think we're gonna keep this stream for 24 hours
We'll
until
try.
until we stream the next one.
I don't even know how it works. This is a new.
Aye.
He's the one who does all this stuff. Not me.
We're gonna keep this one until we record the new one.
Beautiful. All right, let's do it.
So-
Living on a Prayer. Here we go. One last one. Tommy used to work on the dock. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for the man. She brings home her pay for love. For love. Said you gotta hold on to what you got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. Let's give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, 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 we're living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Tommy's got his 6-string in high, and now he's holding it in. But he used to make it talk for love, for love. Gina dreams of running away, but when she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay. Someday," said you gotta hold on to what you got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. And that concludes day 1 of Happy Hour Live.
Thank you, guys.
With Arjana and Yvonne.
Yeah, see you
That
all.
was so much fun. That was the highlight of my day, for sure.
For sure, for me too. See you tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, or
Whenever you want to tune in.
whenever you want to tune in.
We'll be here. Thank you, guys. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you.